Good morning. It is Saturday. I don't even know what day it is. What day is this?
Good morning. It is September
Morning,
25th.
25th of September. Yours truly, Drake Swift,
Already.
Corey Savage, Kitty, Wayne and Alex, Sports Mouth. We're here with Andres Zamora from District 313. How you doing, brother?
Hey, man, doing good.
You doing good?
Thank you for joining us.
For joining us. So we just said, he said, it's raining. You guys kind of had a rainy summer, right? And it's been raining and nasty and floody. And I know you said you dodged all those fucking bullets because he's like, man, I'm bougie as hell. I'm living in down river. We're in a special community.
We got this special little zone here. We just ain't get touched.
We in a bubble. Yeah. In a bubble. Fuck you and your rain.
So, yeah, I mean, man, Detroit's had a wet summer, I think, right?
Yeah, man, but I think everybody has, man. I mean, this flooding thing, I've never heard about so many floods all across the United States in my life. It's like, what do they got, man? What are they trying to do here? There's floods all over the place. Everybody's getting flooded out.
Yeah, Mother Nature is not happy with us.
I was going to say Mother Nature's definitely not happy. He's angry, COVID, like all this shit, right? So earthquakes, tsunamis, everything. She's just not happy. She's trying to make some corrections. She's letting everybody know, fuck you. We're gonna make some corrections. So, how was your Friday night, man?
Man, it was good. I didn't do much of anything though, man. I mean, I did a little ripping and running, delivering some orders because I do delivery like I'm DoorDash out here, man. You show love. I don't mind delivering. Did made some some clothes and.
So do you charge a delivery charge?
Man, no, I ain't. No.
Okay.
No.
That's awesome.
Everything on my website, if you order from the site, the prices might look a little high, but it's because I just throw in shipping, man. I do like $5 a shirt, for shipping, no matter where you're at. And if you order like a hoodie, I'll do like $10 on shipping per hoodie. But that all the prices on the online are include the shipping.
That's awesome. That's a great idea.
So you said you were born in Southwest Detroit, went to some schools, I think that's where Alex said. He said he met you as a Holy Redeemer. Went to Holy Redeemer. You said, where did you graduate from? I know you said you went.
Man, I graduated right before in my early 20s. Actually, I did adult ed from Lance Cruz. So I mean, I bounced around. Like I said, I was in Saline High School from my ninth grade. Yeah, Saline High School. My mom shipped me out, man. She was like, "Oh, this is getting too crazy down here." Shipped me away. That didn't work. And then I went to Holy Redeemer for a couple years, and then I went to Cousino High School out in Warren.
Hey, my neck of the woods.
Yeah, and then I dropped out of there, I think in 12th grade, like a dummy. And then went back in my early 20s to graduate from adult ed in Lance Cruz because I had to at least do that for my mom.
That's okay. That's okay.
Yeah, I'm my mom's only son. I
had to give her a diploma. Some dumb shit. I did the same thing.
Where's Lance Cruz at?
That's right over there off of
it's
Township,
east side. It's Clinton Township,
St. Clair Shores.
St. Clair Shores, right where I'm from.
Okay.
Yeah,
like Harper and 14 Mile.
Yeah, I lived on Harper and 15 over there, right off of 94 for a lot of my life.
That's where I lived right before I moved here. Is there 13 and a half on Harper, right there.
Like right between Harper and Jefferson, right there on.
Yep, same.
Right by 50. Damn.
I lived 10 houses off of Jefferson.
Okay.
I love that area though. I even that little pocket, again, that space right there, that little pocket is a different little tree-lined community. And it's funny because them as well, they don't get the same weather as everybody else. It could be storming 2 miles, like on the other side of 94, and we have sunshine and we're good. Or vice versa. We could be just getting dumped on, and everybody else is like, what are you talking about? It's raining. So I think that being right close to that lake, you get the lake effect.
Right.
But
the fish flies are off the hook.
Ooh, them fish flies don't give a fuck about nobody over there. Them sunrises though are beautiful right off Jefferson. So it's nice. It's a nice little space.
Yeah, definitely.
So you were delivering. Tori, what'd you do? I know you said that you were up all night because of the dog.
Yeah, rained here. Arizona was broken last night, and it rained like it never does. So, my little elderly dog, who I always joke, he's 13 and he's blind, and he's like the Stevie Wonder of dogs. And one day he'll probably be like the mayor of Glendale here because he's that awesome. But he's scared of rain, and so he was like a little infant last night. So I was up from like 2 to 6. Holding 6:45, holding my baby, trying to calm him down. And then I said, fuck it, and gave him Benadryl. I was like, okay, listen, enough is enough. You need to lay the fuck down. And he's so little and cute, but I had it, you know. I was like a whole ass infant parent. Like, okay, stop the crying. So that's what I did. Exciting, huh? Oh, and laundry, you know, washing clothes. Be adult shit.
Right. There you go.
Boring old people adult shit.
Boring old people adult shit. We're so, you know, I was showing Andres that we were trying to get ready to, because we're coming into town. We're doing our 100th episode, and you know, I'm trying to make sure that I you know, dot all my
stuff, a whole checklist, cross
all my T's, because we're gonna do a live podcast there in Southfield. And we're going to have a good money from Goon Squad there. And
Detroit Strong.
Yep. And so his label and stuff like that. So I'm just trying to, you know, mentally be prepared and trying to figure out, okay, what I got to do to fucking, you know. And then I told you we're going to do a Ladio show. We're probably going to do someone else's show. So we're just trying to figure out. I'm like, oh, shit, I got to make sure I'm prepared.
All the appearances.
Oh,
I'm trying to figure out outfits. You know,
that's a
great. You're both going down there, huh? You're both going.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're all.
Yep.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, we'll all be together instead of filming from different spaces of the universe.
It's different faces.
Yeah, it's gonna be cool. It's gonna be a good time. Good vibes. We make lots of appearances and see lots of people and our viewers and listeners. So it'll be neat.
Right. So it should be fun. So definitely if you're in town, I don't know if you travel a lot, because I know you say you're delivering, shipping, all kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
You're in town, definitely, you know, if you swing by, we're gonna, like I said,
most definitely, man. You know, I don't plan on going anywhere.
We got a live broadcast next Saturday at 11 a.m. So I know he said I'm not a morning person, but hey, I'm here. So I was like,
yeah, right.
And we appreciate that. Thank you.
Yeah. So
I'm
not a morning person too, but I guess I have to be adult once in a while, right? So
just a little.
Just a little.
I'm like obnoxiously happy in the morning. I'm like, good morning. They're like, calm the fuck down.
I get yelled at a lot for it, man. You know, my fiance gotta get up, go early to work, and she's like, man, you get to sleep. Shut up, man.
Yeah.
I'm still in the bed. She's getting ready for work. She makes sure to come in the room a couple of times just to fuck with me, because she knows that, you know.
Open the drawer real loud.
There you go. So, Andres, you bounced around in your younger years, and then when did you move to? I know you said you moved to Vegas. What year was that? Were you still in your 20s?
Yeah, it was like 2004, man. I think in 2004, around then.
Mm.
You stayed out there. You said you were a little bit of a gambler, made some money. And then when did you move back to Detroit?
I think I moved back in 2007. I want to say 2007, 2008, right around there. Because I remember celebrating New Year's out in Vegas, 2007.
Okay.
I think the end of that year. I moved back. My mom's husband had died at that time, so I had moved back to help her out and you know, be with her. Like I said, I'm her only son, so it's always kind of been me and my mom. you know, throughout my whole life. So I moved back and then stayed with her for a while, and then I met my ex-wife of my twins, and then life moved on from there.
Okay, how long were you married?
I wasn't married long, man. In my younger years, I was not good in relationships, man. You know, I wasn't good, man. It took me a while to grow up. Shit, I think I just grew up a couple years ago.
I just grew up about 30 days ago, so.
Oh shit!
Y'all are a mess.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I was a mess. I definitely was a mess. But yeah, I mean, that felt, man. You know, I got 2 beautiful kids out of it, so I can't complain. You know, then I ended up in Mount Pleasant, Michigan, man. For I've been back to Detroit for 3 years, but I ended up out there, man. And you know, I must be a lover boy because I always get married. I don't know.
Oh,
you were in Mount Pleasant. How many days did you eat the chicken up in what do you call it? The hell, the Christmas 24. We were just talking about that, Tori. Jesus Christ.
what are we talking about? Frankenmuth?
So, yeah, Frankenmuth. So how many times did you?
I'm like, chicken, Frankenmuth.
I didn't go there that much, man, honestly.
You were right there.
You know, I mean, we started doing the whole Bronner's thing, you know, for Christmas, you know, before I left. I still do that now to this day. But
my parents go to Frankenmuth like it's going to the corner restaurant already. My mom's like, what are you doing on Monday? We're gonna go to Frankenmuth. Asking me when I come in town what I'm doing. They love them some Frankenmuth. That is their shit. So but Mount Pleasant, that's my experiences of Mount Pleasant. Isn't there a prison there or something?
There is not a prison, but there's a horrible county jail there.
Okay, because and everybody, like a lot of people work there, right? It's like
it's just because Central Michigan's there. So you know, it's the Central University.
Yeah,
that's pretty much the only thing that's in that town.
College and prison, or college and jail. That was my experience with Mount Pleasant.
Pretty much
you worked at one or the other.
You're going to go to college. You're going to be in that county.
Isn't there a casino there? I thought there was a casino there.
Yeah, Sorrento. I mean, yeah, it's
nice. I forgot.
You gotta be careful with Sorrento too, man. I mean, they watch you like a hawk. You do anything dumb out in their parking lot, you're gonna be in that county. So that goes hand in hand out there. You know
it's the whole little ring they got going on.
Yeah. Yeah, man. No, not a place, man. It took me 8 years to realize that place was not for me, man. You know what I mean?
I did some bad. I wasn't doing the most legal things when I was going there. I was a transporter too, so we'll just leave it at that. I learned some things.
Okay.
Hey, I made a lot of money. That's all I'm gonna say.
Right.
I got out. I didn't have to go to that county. It was nice.
But that's actually what got me to Mount Pleasant was the whole poker thing, man. I ended up meeting a girl out there, going out to Sorrento playing poker tournaments. And I met a dealer out there, and that's kind of like what got me stuck there, because after we broke up, I just lived there, which I should have moved my happy ass back to Detroit or back downriver. Worst decision of my life to stay there. And but you know.
So when did you move back from Mount Pleasant?
3 years ago. 3 years. It's been about 3 years.
So not too long ago.
Yeah, no, it hasn't been that long.
You stayed a while there, huh?
I went through another horrible divorce. Got back down here.
How many times you been married?
Man, I've been married 3 times, man.
Man.
I gotta stop you there. So you've been married three times. 3 times is supposed to be the charm, but you're jumping off the cliff again on the 4th time. Is that what you're telling me?
Yeah, man, I didn't want to. Man, but you know what? This time I found the one this time. You know what I mean?
That's nice.
I treat her good, man. She's a great woman, man. You know what I mean? So
yeah, because I tell Cherry all the time. I only got married once and I got divorced once, but I felt like I was putting. We're going to refer to gambling, but I felt like I was just putting my money into the wrong slot for years. So you know what I mean?
Man, you ain't lying, man. You know, and after my last marriage and divorce, I mean, it was so bad that, you know, after I came out of it, I'm like, I don't care. I don't care about no woman.
Oh, it was
You know what I mean? I
bad,
started
huh?
like kind of like thinking I'm just gonna dog women out from here on out because it was so bad.
Yeah.
But then, you know, you meet somebody and they change that perspective, and you're like, oh hell, here we go again, lover boy and shit. You know what I mean? Like, you know, they change the perspective, and you start getting them feelings again, and then. You know, she ain't on no bullshit. She's like, you either gonna marry me or you get the hell out. You know
Hey, you gotta respect that.
How many times is she married? Is she married?
She was married once. 10 years. She was married and got a divorce. So she was in a long haul. She's a long haul type of person. And see, and I think that was the mistake. I got married so young. You know, the first time, it was even before I went to Vegas. I think I was 22 or. So it was just, you know, that love stuff when you're young and you know, I got that and all right away. It was like a year into it or whatever. And then the second time I got married was in Vegas, and I didn't even want to get married, man. It was kind of like a fun thing. Let's get married with the little short Elvis type thing.
Hey,
you know what I mean?
In the drive-through.
Yeah, we actually were looking for that. You know, but kudos to my cousin who actually talked me into getting married just to do it. Really, I swear to you, I was so.
Do you at least have the pictures with you getting married by Elvis?
No, we didn't end up getting married by the Elvis. We couldn't find the midget Elvis.
Oh,
but we did get married at the Little White Wedding Chapel. So that was
okay, yeah.
Yeah. So, and it was funny because we were out there taking pictures, and you see the tour bus come, and everybody's looking, taking pictures and stuff. It was kind of funny. It was funny, but my cousin to this day is still married to her husband that got married with us.
Oh, Vegas. Y'all did like a group marriage.
Yes.
Nice.
But
I like your commitment to Vegas. I really like your commitment.
She talked me into it. Like, how dumb am I? Like, get married, cuz I'm getting married, cuz get married. I'm like, hey, man, I guess.
Right. You're like 5 Jack and Cokes later, and I'm like, well, this don't sound too bad.
Right.
I could do this. Fuck it. There's a tour bus.
That didn't work out either. But like I said,
how long were you married?
The second time I think we were together for like 3 years.
Okay.
The first or the second wife is the one you had the children with?
The second.
Okay.
Yeah, the second.
And then you take the dive again. And how long?
I took the dive again like a big old dummy. I fell in love with this girl, man. I'm gonna tell you what, man. She had 4 kids of her own, man.
This is
you want to talk
dealer?
about a household full of kids that were all separate ages, high school, middle school.
Child. Fuck them kids. Fuck them kids.
Woo! It was rough, man. You know, and
how long were you married?
Not long. 3
he
years.
Said I made a whole lot of money and all these goddamn kids everywhere.
I mean, that was just a waste of everything. I mean, I lost everything. A waste of money, a waste of time, a waste of everything. It was
insanity. Insanity.
You were married.
I lost myself. Shit, I was becoming a hickabilly out there in Mount Pleasant and shit, man.
I was about to say, they're messy out there. Yeah. He said a hickabilly.
So you were married a year, annulled, and then you took another one. You married 3 years, and then you married 3 years. So this next one, you got to get past that 3-year mark, right? You got to. Man. You know, this one I wanted to take it slow. Like I was trying to tell her, like I wanted to crawl into the marriage a little bit. You know what I mean? So I didn't want to rush it. You know, and I wanted to do it right. You know what's really weird is I'm my mom's only son, and she's never seen me get married. So I kind of wanted to do it. A big marriage? It's gonna be a big wedding?
Probably not, man. Like I said, I'm private, man. I'm not a really freaking crowd person. I don't like to be, you know what I mean? So it probably won't be a big marriage. It'd probably be a big party, but it probably be more of a private wedding with just close friends and family. But I do want my mom there this time.
Absolutely.
But she wants to get married in like New Orleans or something like that. And I'm like, man, my mom ain't going to go to New Orleans. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
Oh, NOLA's awesome.
Yeah, we went there. Yeah, it's really,
Go there after.
Yeah.
Go there after. Yeah, don't. If your mom can't make it, that's the most important to you.
So when do you? And I don't mean to put some pressure on you, but when are you guys getting married? Do you guys set a date? or no? It's still
No, there's
Are
no
we
date.
invited? No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, you guys are invited, man.
What's happening
Dress
here?
into the
Do I
party,
gotta get
but
an
no,
outfit?
she wanted to do this year, in October, but we couldn't really do that because, like I said, she wanted like the Halloween thing, and she wanted to do it in New Orleans, but New Orleans is all
It's
crazy
right up my
now.
alley. I love that.
Yeah, and then so she was thinking next year October, but
Nice.
I don't know, man. We might just go to the damn court. Who knows? You know what I mean? It might just be like, come on, babe, one day let's just go get married, throw a party or something. I don't know.
I know a lot of people that were trying to get married this year, and then Corona kind of just threw a wrench in all their shit. So they ended up just doing I have seen a ton of destination weddings, which is kind of contradicts the whole COVID thing, because you're like, really? You're going out of country? Like, aren't you nervous about that? But a lot of them are just like, you know what, fuck it, grab 10 of our closest friends, we're going. And I've seen more destination on the beach, sandy weddings. But we were just talking about this. We've seen so many weddings on my timeline and in general. I'm like, what's going on with all these weddings? Is it just our age group? Like, our group of people are like, fuck, dude, we need to settle down.
I think it's just because if you were with somebody and you lasted the COVID thing with them, you might as well marry them. You know what I mean? If you didn't kill the person over the last 2 years,
I know that's right.
You might as well be with them because
they're the one. I survived. I survived a pandemic
and rough.
Apocalypse. What's next?
Right.
You got this? Can you survive a zombie apocalypse?
Right.
For sure.
So you moved back to Detroit. You said about 3 years ago?
Yeah, around 3 years ago. Yeah.
And then he says he's a sneakerhead. He's a reseller.
Oh, nice.
And then what I hear from him, he said, I'm a toy collector. And I was like, okay, a toy collector. So, and I know he wanted to talk about it. So he, collects Funkos and I think you said you connect other stuff.
Everything, man. I mean, my main thing that I collect is Joker stuff. Anything Joker, man. I have an office, which I should have did this in there, but I have an office and the whole I have the shelves just filled with everything kind of Joker thing you could think of, man. Like,
my son was a huge Joker fan.
Funkos,
yeah,
figurines, freaking
that's
cars, everything, man. And I got like shelves that have like all 80s toys.
I'm gonna just step away for a second.
Way cool.
Yeah, for sure.
That's so awesome.
That. But my son's the one who got me into the sneakers, because when I moved back, like I said, I was losing myself up in Mount Pleasant wearing Skechers. He was busting on me, Dad, what the hell? You used to be a sneakerhead. You wearing Skechers.
He said I was losing myself. We all have gone through that.
Crazy. So then when I came back to Detroit, he kind of got me back on that, he asked me to go for, I'll never forget, he asked me to go for a pair of off-white Jordans. Okay. And I ended up getting them. And I was like,
you got them.
I was all stoked. I got them for him. So then after I got those for him and realized they were worth $900 to $1,000.
Yeah.
I was hooked. I was like, oh, I got to do this.
So a friend of mine, her husband, soon to be ex-husband, he does that. And last time I was in town, he was trying to explain it to me and asked me if I wanted to be like a partner and figure, like he has a whole, like he running a whole shoe game, right? So explain to me some of this. There's something about like he's like, we can buy bots and they shop for you. Like, what is this? He wanted me to invest like a couple $100, and then he showed me his books. And I'm like, you made how much on some damn tennis shoes? What? He's like, yeah, these three right now are going for like $1,500 and I only paid $200 for them. Like, wait, what? And he asked me if I wanted to buy these bots. So please tell me what this is about, because I had a couple drinks and I hit the blunt. And after that, I was like, okay, I hit a blunt. Is he trying? What's happening? I'm not giving none of my money right now. So
that's what my son did. That's why I went and bought this like nice computer, because I was going to get into that stuff real heavy,
Okay.
And then bought a nice computer, my son was trying to show me the ropes. And then it came down to the bot thing. Now that, I was like, like there's these programs that you can buy and get into, and they're really expensive because, sometimes, they're really good bots that will land you multiple sneakers and whatever you're going for, whatever. Kind of like, it's like a program that you put into SKUs to all the sites that
and it
sell
like
the
super
shoes.
shops for you,
Yeah,
right?
and
These
it
bots,
automatically
like super
checks
shop.
you out. So it just checks as soon as the shoe drops, it
Wham.
shoots in there and automatically checks you out. And sometimes it goes through, sometimes it doesn't. But it was just a real big. It seemed like a lot of risk because you really have to know what you're doing. Like
yeah.
Because I mean, you're gonna sit there and pay what? Some of these bots are like $3,000.
Damn.
So
Really?
he was, the ones he was telling me, honestly, the ones he was telling me didn't really sound too much compared to like the, you know, the return on investment. But like we were going to buy like a couple together. Like we were going to go in on, that's what he does. He finds somebody who wants to get bots and then they go like half in on it, or they, you know, and then that's how they do it. So he was showing me on his one with his one friend, I think they said they had like 4 or 6 bots and they really scored some shoes. Like, put it this way, every time I see, when I go there to visit, the kids are like, look at TT Tori, look at my new shoes, look at that. I was like, these motherfuckers got better shoes than me. All these little kids come show. They're like, Emma got this, Emma daddy got this, Emma daddy got this. I was like, tell your daddy I wear a size 8.5.
Oh yeah, I mean, if you know how to do it,
yeah,
I mean, it's really profitable. And my son, like I said, my son put me on all that. He does he has like Supreme bots and stuff that he does.
Yes.
So Supreme shirts and stuff like
it's like a whole thing.
Yeah, I mean,
they do them for hats and they do them for the shoes and they do them for the matching hats too.
Mm-hmm.
Like the whole little, it's actually, I believe it or not, even though I said I had a couple drinks, I'm pretty quick with shit. And I was like, oh, you see them numbers, you can't really deny numbers, right?
No.
And
it's
I'm
not
like,
as easy as it looks. It definitely
no. It's definitely a job.
Sounds. Nothing is though, you know. I mean, nothing.
Everybody would be doing it if it was easy.
Making T-shirts and selling them is easy, but once you get into a beat, it's not easy. It's a headache, man. You know, it's definitely not easy.
So I'm starting that journey, and it is not easy.
It's not easy.
You're doing this, flipping shoes and flipping toys and collecting this and that, and then COVID hits, and I think he said probably late 2020. You know that Detroit Forever was there, and you're like, hey, you say, hey, let me start a clothing line, and I know you said you kicked around a couple names, and then you landed on District 313, and then you went full steam. I think you said you bought some equipment. You started doing it out of your garage. And
my basement, yes.
I'm sorry, garage. I'm thinking garage, but yeah, basement. I forget. We don't have basements here, so sometimes
right.
that is our basement.
You don't even have grass out there, do you? You got grass?
No, we don't have grass. So
if you got grass, you fancy. You're like, oh, they got money. They got money. They got grass.
So you doing it out of your basement. What was the first equipment that you buy?
The first equipment that I got was the screen print carousel, so I could do like up to 4 colors.
Okay.
You do screen printing.
Well, I mean,
let him
got away from it a little bit, but I still do it. The screen print is hard. You. I mean,
that's why I said I'm scared of you.
Yeah, no, man, that's a hard thing to get into. But I mean, I kind of mastered it a little bit. I don't even want to say mastered, but I got it down.
You understood it.
I got the Ford carousel. I got the little heater thing. I can't think.
The heat press.
Not the heat. Well, I got the heat press too, but then the flash dryer, the thing.
Oh, the flash.
You screen it, you dry it a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
the dryer.
Those were the first things that I ever got. The inks, the squeegees. I mean, I went full force on it. I wasn't holding up. I mean, I was determined to make it happen, and that's what I did. And then after messing around with the screen printing a little bit, I wanted to do things that had multiple colors. And screen printing multiple colors, man, it is just difficult. So I said, let me try transfers, because I'm like, I went to this company downriver over here, and they deal with all that. And I went and said, how can we make this happen? How can I do this? And I threw in my ideas. and they said, oh, we could do transfers like that. And then we did all the sizes. I had my artist draw the things up that, you know, I my ideas and stuff that I was shooting at them, and we made it happen. We started doing transfers. And then sometimes I use this stuff called thermal film. That's kind of like a transfer, but it isn't, you know. So I kind of dibble and dabble in everything. I don't stick to just one thing. You know, I'll sell screen print, I'll sell transfers, I'll sell thermal film. You know, I don't just stick.
Do you do like sublimation or DTG
I
or
haven't
any of that?
done sublimation yet. I haven't.
I'm learning that right
dabbled in
now.
that yet, but
all of it, you know, you think, like you said, this t-shirt game, you think like, oh, this is nothing. I put it on there, get a little iron on it, get good. Every single thing has a different rule. And then after you learn the rule, you're like, oh, the material, what it's made of matter. I can't do this on this.
Right.
Or this, or you have the epiphany that certain printers don't print white. I'm like, what the fuck? How did I not know this? Right? I just literally spent hours wondering where the fuck the white was. And then it dawns on me, there's no white cartridge. There's no white. Like, there's so many things to it where I'm like, okay, I'm over here thinking I know what the fuck I'm doing. I'm fucking stupid. This is not working for me.
Yeah, it's
like,
definitely not easy.
It's not.
It. You know, I have a graphic artist that he does all the logos, and I just let him do it. So
there's days where I'm like, I need to call Eddie. This is fucked up. I can't do this no more.
Right? I mean,
I need Drake to call Eddie for me.
Too. I mean, I was going too full force at it though. I was coming up with too many designs too quick. You know, I wasn't letting them make money, and to this day. You know, that's why I said I'm going to start slowing down a little bit and pushing what I already had, because in revamping stuff that I already did, because I wasn't giving myself a chance to actually make money. Which when I started this thing in the beginning, we all start with we want to make money. But you got to understand, you're not going to make money. You have to build it. You know,
you have to put your passion on there first, and the money will come, kind of thing.
Yeah.
And then, you know, that's a good point about wanting to put every design, every idea, right? Because you're like, oh, this, but it doesn't give the other design. You're not committing to them all. So some guy, and I'm sure you might have, you know, a lot of people use this term, but I hear it a lot in the t-shirt, KISS, keep it stupid simple, right? Just keep it stupid simple and add to it and tweak a certain logo or go with that design. And I'm like, God, it's so hard to not want to pour everything into it, all the stuff, right?
And I just came out with like the most simple design too, and it was one of my favorites. I took a black shirt and I put district across the front and 313 right under it, and I took a pair of nice joggers and put that same logo right on the joggers. And I gotta tell you, it's like my favorite one, and it's the most simple one. It is super clean. It looks super clean, you know, and but yeah, you have to keep it simple. You can't go hard. I mean, like sometimes you bust out the exclusive. Go pay an artist to do something really cool, and you know. And I have a guy, you know, Nick. Shout out to Nick. He does a lot of my designs, and you know, he'll sometimes just send me something and be like, "Hey, look what I did," and I'll be like, "Oh, I gotta have that," you know. But it costs, you know, and then you gotta pay him, and then you gotta pay the guy to make it, and then you know you gotta pay for all the product, and you know you might not make that money back on the first run. You have to do another run to actually get some money out of it. You know, a lot of people don't understand that.
Yeah.
But I do have it forever. So, you know, it's something that I sell forever, and I can just keep reintroducing and stuff like that. But yeah, it's not easy, and it does take a lot of time. And people that are getting into it don't understand that. Like, you can't come in and just think you're gonna make all this money, because it's not gonna happen. You know, I mean, unless like I was telling him, like, if I'm sitting here doing screen print and I'm doing one color, white on a t-shirt, you know, same thing, same design. I mean, yeah, I might be making money, but I'm just doing the same thing over and over and over and over and over again.
It's redundant.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta switch it up. You know what I mean? People want different things. I mean, you can but you make more money doing it that way, obviously, but you want to be different. You know, you don't. I just want to sell a shirt with white on it. You know what I mean? I want, you know, to make myself different from everybody else.
Yeah, you want your brand to stand out. Just doing the white is kind of like, you know, middle of the mall shit when you're just like, white, just the logo, right? It's so like flat. So you want your brand to stand out, but you don't want it to be so overwhelming to the consumer that they're like, "Ooh, that shirt busy as hell. I can't."
Right, exactly.
Right? So there's this
Right.
balance where you're like, "How about I do these designs, right? I got all this. I'm learning Photoshop, Illustrator. I'm even on like Canva, Play all these, right? And then I go back to it like a couple weeks later. I'm like, I don't know if I like that now. You know, I'm like, fuck, I need to get out my own way because I'm over here, you know, and like you said, the simplest, I have 2 shirts that I get asked for to, you know, how do I get that? How do I get that? And they're the most simple black and white shirts there is. One says be fucking legendary. The other one says tattooed CEO, and it has a bunch of O's like, you know, like money currency.
Right.
And I get old people. Oh my God, I love that shirt. Okay, here you go. Here you go. Here's how you order. Old people at breakfast. I had the other day. We went to breakfast and I had 4 older people at the little old folks place asking me how they get a be fucking legendary t-shirt. And then I got some other one where I'm like, oh, this design's fire. And I'm like, no one likes
I think that's the most that's the most satisfying thing for me out of all of it is like I was at the Lions game, the first opener, and we're down there, and this is how humble I really am. Like I'm like so private, humble guy. So we're walking, and my fiance is like, "Is that guy wearing a District 313 shirt?"
I love it.
And I look, and I'm like, "Oh, he is!" And he's literally walking right in front of me. She's like, "Say something." And I'm like, I'm not saying nothing. I'm just like, I'm not saying nothing. You know, I'm a shy guy, you know, humble guy. And she's like, so she said, I'm saying something. So she
know that's
hey,
right.
you know, she's like, hey, I like your shirt, this and that. She's like, yeah, he owns it, you know. And then I'm like, hey, how you doing? Like,
that's so awesome. She was like, I'm letting him know.
Yeah,
I love it. That's your biggest fan right there.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. Yeah.
So
that's awesome.
You have these ideas in late 2020. You go full force and you say you buy this equipment. And then tell me the story how you came up with the name District 313.
The District 313, I mean, like I said, I was chopping it up with my fiance and my son. And, because at first, you know, he had a lot to do with it. And I'm thinking, you know, we're coming up with names and things like that. And like I said, I wanted something to relate to the city of Detroit. But then my son's like, don't do that. You know what I mean? You're going to be stuck to just Detroit stuff. And I'm like, well, no, I mean, I don't have to be stuck. You know, I don't have to put the logo or the name on every single thing. We could switch it up or whatever. And, you know, I realized there was like I seen this District 81. And then, you know, I started thinking about the Hunger Games. They had all these different districts.
Yes.
You know, like District this, District 13, District that. And I was like, oh, man, let me just do District 313. So then I came up with it. You know, I ran it by my fiance and I ran it by my son. And I'm thinking like, man, does this sound good? You think this will work? And eventually we're just like, yeah. Let's just run with it, you know. And the name is like the hardest thing to come up with when you're trying to start something. It's like, what do I come up with, you know? Like, and that's what I did. And there's actually a Hunger Games District 13 shirt that I kind of wanted to use
because that'd be so cool.
It's like a cool D with the 3, and I was just gonna add 13. I was just gonna add another 3 onto it. It looked pretty sweet. It was just an idea. My cousin, shout out to my cousin Ray. He's the one that actually told me about that. He's like, cuz if you ever put that out, I want some money from it.
He want his residual.
He's like, yeah, I thought of that, cuz. So
that's me.
So are you thinking about, now that you've done this, you know, for almost a year now, are you thinking about, and I know we talked off air, you're thinking about a brick and mortar, you're thinking about it, you're looking, or do you think about just putting your shirts? Because that was another idea, that you could put your shirts, because I know Rob, shout out to Rob Courtney, and still prayers out to his wife. You know, that's what he does, is that he has his clothing line and he just has it in everybody's shop. He never went out and got a brick and mortar. That's another idea. Have you thought about that? Because, you know, you do have, you know, I know Moda does it at the, you know, gas station and stuff like that. You thinking about?
And that's the thing. Like we were chopping up ideas about that too, and some people thought like it would be better if I threw my stuff in somebody's shop, and
Right.
I thought like, I just like my stuff to be mine. I don't want to have to pay somebody else to have my stuff in their shop or anything, even though, because then you're getting into too many hands in the pot. Like I got to pay you, I got to do this, I got to do that. And even though it is a good idea, I mean, either way is a good idea. Having your stuff in somebody's shop isn't a bad idea. Opening up your own shop isn't a bad idea. I feel you have to be somewhat established, but then I feel like if you get a shop, people are going to come. People that are representing you and showing you love already, they're going to come. They're going to be customers, but you got to make sure you have enough, you're reaching out to enough people, I feel before you do something like that. And I feel like if I open a shop, I'll probably be fairly successful, but it'd still be an uphill climb. I mean, it's not an easy business.
So I know back in the days when we were doing t-shirts, me and my buddy, we were like, man, we got to get into Walmart and Target. So if you had somebody that approached you and said, look, I need 1 million pieces, I know that's a problem, but it's a good problem. Is that something that you would even consider? Is this something?
Man, you'd have to consider that, I think, man. I mean, if somebody approached you with something crazy like that, like I think you'd have to consider putting your stuff in somewhere
So
like that.
But I mean, would that be considered a sellout because you're like, Walmart's basically buying my clothing?
Yeah, I mean, you'd probably feel that way, but I mean, the money would overcome all that, you know what I mean? The money would be good.
I'm like, hey, I can't wipe my tears with.
Right, say what you want, goddammit.
Okay, say what you want.
At that point,
go to Walmart and get my shit.
At that point, do you even open a store? You know what I mean? Like, nah, just
probably not.
Yeah.
Probably not but it's weird because after I came up with the District 313 stuff, I really started seeing a lot of District Detroit stuff. Like that, I guess it's getting really big down there, like in the day. I feel like opening a shop downtown in the district.
I was gonna say your location is gonna make a huge too, especially downtown.
That's a huge thing. But I didn't want to make the whole idea of the District 313 was not to be just based in Southwest or downtown. It was about everybody that represents the city of Detroit, man. I mean, you go anywhere, Farmington Hills or, all around, people, how people say, I'm from Detroit. And like, are you really from Detroit? Like, where did you grow up?
Right.
Oh, I grew up in Ann Arbor or some shit. And you're like, what? You're from Detroit? You know what I mean? Like,
right.
I wanted the District 313 to actually be known for like everybody. Like, I'm from like the District 313, but in reality, there is a District 313 and it's downtown. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So the name itself, I mean, you can look at it both ways. And
I think by the stadiums or something would be a great traffic for you as well, because those people who lived in 313 or say they're from 313 or whatever. I'm from Farmington, but they're still they're gonna come there and they're gonna still want to get that to rep.
Oh, no doubt, because they all come to the games, all of them still represent Detroit, and
they say they're from 313 when really they only just get drunk in 313, but but still, come get your shit.
Right. Definitely. But that's what I thought when I kept seeing all this district stuff, and it's getting really popular down here in Detroit, the district stuff. And I thought, man, it would be super expensive. You know what I mean? Like, but I think eventually it might do well. You know what I mean? Because I mean, I have some pretty cool designs. I stand by, I work hard, and being down in actual downtown Detroit somewhere in a little corner. It doesn't even have to be fancy, man. Just give me a little space enough to put some shirts.
Yeah, you just need a little studio space.
Yeah, exactly. I think that would be really cool. And it's something that I would do, because I'm all about that, man. I tell my fiance all the time, like, I would live in a loft downtown, or, I've always dreamed about living in one of those brick walls and overlooking the city. That's just
for sure. I know that I've heard a lot of there's a lot of people and artists and that do the same. They find spaces where that's already an established business that has space in it, and they rent out a little corner area, but it's still their little area, kind of like a pop-up shop area. And they move from there, but it's a storefront. So that's always something to look at too, because like you said, that space is expensive. But I feel like now, especially what we've all just gone through over the past, 18 months, 2 years, people are looking to collaborate with others, because the future is kind of, sketchy, as we all know. Nothing stays the same. So I feel like a lot of people are down for shit like that.
Yeah, definitely. Like my fiance, she runs a multi-million-dollar company, and so she has a lot of insight on my business as well. And I drive, we're driving and I'm pointing out like, babe, look at that spot, look at this spot, look at that spot. And she's she's the one that keeps me on my toes. It's like, well, why do you think all these spots are empty? Like it's not. The times is rough right now. You know what I mean? It's not easy to
it is
open a business at this time. But
I have friends that are, they're the salon industry, friends that are doing better in their, those little mice suites that opened, where they're just a group of maybe 20 different suites, where it's just, instead of a full salon, it's just a little space. They do better in those my suites than friends I have that have full-on salons that are trying to keep all their chairs filled, and make sure that their clientele coming in, because there's still people that are really scared of going and getting services done that close to people. So their revenue has gone down hugely, and those in those my suites they're fucking booming. So those little pop-up shops and spaces, that's where it's at right now.
There it is. So I want to tell you, Andres, congratulations. I got his website up there. I put it in the chat. I was looking at some of the designs. I got one of his t-shirts on, District 313.
Love it. I'm going to have to cop one.
Yeah, so there it is. There's his designs, District 313apparel.com. And then you got all the different designs, the Tigers designs, the Lions designs. You got the Chucky. You got the basic ones that you said, the basic hoodies, the Tiger hoodies. It's hoodie season. You got your jogger. Is this a unisex or is this a male?
Yeah, that jogging outfit is actually unisex. I've actually had a couple women purchase it already. And like I said, I do like if you ask me like these hoodies in the District 313, if you ask me like, "What can you do this color? Can you do that color?" Like I switch it up. I do custom stuff for people too, as well. I mean, there's a lot of stuff that I haven't even put on the website yet. I just revamped that. Thank God I did. Now that you're showing it online, and made it look more professional. Great. And these shirts are the actual shirts you get. The hoodies are the actual hoodies you get. I figured out how to do that. It was all a process. It took a minute for me to learn some stuff, but like I said, I started, from scratch and built it to what I built it today.
These are all unisex shirts.
Yeah, definitely unisex shirts. And if you look at it, it doesn't look like it's built for women at all. And I don't really have anything that looks like for females on my website, which I gotta light a little fire under my fiance's ass and try to have her, design some women's stuff, because she's really good at that too. She's already designed a couple things, but I haven't really made it in bulk yet or put it on the site yet. I kind of just like put it on my Facebook page and Instagram. And I gotta say, like I took a picture of her wearing like the custom design stuff she made for women, and it got pretty much more hits than anything I've ever posted.
Of course.
So I'm like, oh, okay, there you go.
You know what lady I mean? In there with some boobs in your shirt. I'm liking it.
Yeah, oh yeah. So,
Yeah.
Although that did get me in trouble when I first started. I had this girl buy some crop tops and stuff and send me a bunch of pictures, and I put it online. My girl's like, "Who the hell is this?" I'm like, "Oh no,
oh no, not the crop top."
Come on, baby. I'm just trying to get out there now, baby. I ain't doing nothing, baby.
She said, "Who this bitch?"
Right? Who's that girl wearing this? What's going on here?
So,
No.
like, I want to tell you congratulations. Thanks for joining us today, Andres. I know it's Saturday, and you said you're not a morning person, so you might go take a nap now. So, if I need to find you and I need to get a District 313, how do I find you? Give us your web address. I did definitely post it in the thing. Instagram. How do we find you? How do we track you? How do we get you to deliver? All that good stuff.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you can just go to the website if you're not around here, man. That's www.district313apparel.com. Andres Zamora on Facebook. I put on my personal page. I do have a District 313 Apparel Facebook as well. But my personal page, I post a lot of that stuff that just drops. Instagram, I do have a District 313 Apparel on the Instagram that I do put a lot of the stuff that I drop on there as well. And then I do have my personal Instagram that I do as well. So it's either District 313 Apparel on Instagram, Facebook, or Andres Zamora, hit me up. And if you want, if you're around and you want something delivered, you just inbox me, tell me what you want, and then we can go from there, tell you how to pay, send you a link through the Square app or, Cash App or whichever way. I don't really charge for shipping or something, man. I mean, unless I'm actually shipping it. But if I'm meeting you, man, that I'm trying to grow. So I ain't trying to penny pinch everybody, man.
That's great.
Like I said, thanks for joining us today. We really appreciate it. Go check out his website. A lot of shirts, man. I love them. Like I said, congratulations. This definitely the t-shirt game is definitely a tough thing to do. So
for sure.
Much love, man.
Man, thanks a lot, man.
Thank you for joining us.
Shout out to El Nino Podcast, man. My boys, LA Landscaping, Guys Pizza, man. Much love, all my people out there doing their thing, man.
Hey.
Yeah. Congratulations. Hopefully we get invited to your wedding. Let us know. And we'll,
that part.
For
We're
sure,
excited.
Man.
We're excited. We get to go to a wedding that's gonna last.
This is the real one.
This is the real right. I know. I was there. I was there when they got married.
I tell you a story, and Tori knows it. So, I was watching the movie with Ben Stiller, and now that Heartbreak Kid, and she was like, I had to kiss a lot of frogs to get to the right one. And his buddy jumps up and he's like, yeah, because he went to, I don't know if you've seen it, but he went to his fiance's wedding. And that's why I was like, she's like, I had to kiss a lot of frogs to get to the right one. And his buddy jumps out. He's like, yeah. And then the dad goes, yeah, she goes, this is the first guy I liked. The other guys were assholes. And Ben Stiller's there. And the brother jumps up again. And he's like, yeah. So there it is, man. Your fiance had to kiss a lot of frogs to get to the right one. So
yeah, definitely, man. Same this way.
Same, right?
Jeez.
Yeah, a lot of crazies to get to the right one.
Oh my God, you ain't kidding me, man. Holy hell.
Yes.
All right,
it's all
man.
good now.
I have a great Saturday. Hopefully that rain stops.
Yeah, no doubt, man. And you guys too. I appreciate it, man. Thanks a lot. Thanks for having me.
Thank you. Stay safe.
Yep. Peace out, man.
Bye-bye. Alex is still working on his car, so I did text him. He said he's trying to knock it out. So
it's cool. I like his vibe. It's awesome.
Yeah,
he's
really, shy, and me. If I see you with my shirt, I'm like, hey, motherfucker, what's up?
I know, right? I like that his girl was like, oh, fuck that. I'm going to say something. She's like, nope. I want you to know he's famous. No. It would be me. I'm like, hey, hello.
Hello.
Owner here.
So you're,
cool.
So your buddy, Trumpy Trump.
Oh.
Wasted a lot of money.
Go figure.
With the bogus audits to confirm the obvious. Biden won. So I don't know if you got that memo, but Biden won. So they did the audit here, and Cyber Ninjas agreed. Joe Biden won.
Cyber Ninjas agreed.
Yeah. So I want to know, do we get our tax dollars back for him wasting all that money? Trying to.
I'm gonna take a wild shot in the dark and say probably not.
Really?
I don't understand why. We really should. I think all those who
wasted a lot of
this, a lot of money. It's funny you said that. I whenever I go somewhere that is not like in Michigan, or I go to a different state, that has been the question. Like, people be like, "Oh, you're in Arizona. What do they think about the audit?" I'm like, "We don't talk about it. Like, it's not even. It's real. It happened. He lost." They're like, "Oh," you can see which way they're swinging. They want to pick up a random conversation with me. I'm like, "He lost." I just keep it moving. But that's the question. As soon as somebody finds out, even like I'll be at when I was at a gas station traveling through, and they're like, "Oh, you're from Arizona? What you think about that audit?" I'm like, "What the fuck? I just want to get my gas and go. Don't ask me about this. This is stupid."
Mr. Orange just wasted a lot of money.
He wastes a lot of money on that. He wastes a lot of money on his hairdo. He just wastes money. That's what he does.
So after Michael K. Williams died, accidentally overdosed, the autopsy did verify that it was a fentanyl cocaine mix. Definitely sad. I know he was. He definitely did say that he had a drug problem, but I am so sick of these entertainers and even these kids out here that this fentanyl is killing them. It needs to stop, and we need to figure out how we can stop this fentanyl epidemic. So
really, though, I mean, I try to wrap my head around it all, and I'm even seeing the things that fentanyl, like, okay, I tried to grasp, like, okay, why are people cutting this stuff with fentanyl? Does it really make their profit that bigger? Like, what's behind this? Because are people actually getting high, or you just do, as soon as you do it? I don't really know a lot about it. So as soon as you do it, you instantly die. Like, there's no amount of tolerance. I know that they give it to people who are extremely, extremely sick, like cancer, correct? Am I saying that?
Right.
But I'm just like, man, what? And I know dealers don't care because there'll always be somebody there to buy your supply, but you're killing, like, I looked at it from all different angles. Like, you're killing your people who are buying from you. So I don't get it. And then somebody else, my son told me that, he goes, or you could be like Ohio, that's putting it in their weed. I'm like, what? Ohio is putting fentanyl in their weed? And and we already joke and say Ohio is the armpit of the United States. Like, what the fuck? So I said, they put fentanyl in their weed. Why do they do that? He goes, I don't know, Mom. You tell me what all is there to do in Ohio? And I said, football and fucking cows. And he goes, well, there it is. Football, fucking cows, and fentanyl. Ohio. And I'm like, well, damn, okay. He's like, yeah, it should be on their billboard.
Is that their commercial? Like the
yeah. And he did it. He was like, come to Ohio, right? Football, fucking cows, and fentanyl. Yeah. So I just it's crazy to me. And then, like you said, these celebrities, you have all this money, and who am I to judge you if you use drugs and you're doing whatever? But man, like, you have such a platform to make a difference in the world, and you're out here just snorting shit and doing things. If you know that this is going on, do something else.
Right.
Do a fucking whip it. I don't know. I'm just replacing one drug with another, but like, I don't know. Like, I'd be fucking scared. I had when I was in Michigan, I was somewhere and people were like partying and this and that, and someone was like, "Oh, hey, you want to do this?" He said, "I'm not trying to die. You do it first." And I was like, "Oh, that shit just got real. You do it first. If you do that first, and then I'll do it." I'm like, I'm gonna be over here.
You can't do a bump off a girl's butthole anymore.
No. I'm like, I'm not doing none of that. I'm not trying to die right here not with you people. You start looking around like, okay, which one of these people is actually going to fucking save me if this happens? None of them. No, I'm going to pass this time. Thanks, guys.
Hard pass. Alex Cooper. I know we talked about this the other day. Pure Detroit on a street name. So he got a street named after him in Westland. Is it Westland?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Alice Cooper's there. He went to my high school.
Went to your
not while I was there, obviously, because I'm so young. But but yeah, he did. But yeah, he's there doing a whole bunch of promotion stuff. He's there, did the grand opening for that Eloise Haunted Asylum tours. Yeah, he's doing some cool shit there.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Shout out to Alex Cooper Court. That's the name of it.
Oh shit. I don't know. That was just my. I didn't have any other voice.
So BB King estate furious over new biography sterile claim. Estate office calling BS on new biography, claims the legendary musician was sterile and he couldn't have possibly fathered his 15 children. And I guess the estate is really upset. I didn't know the motherfucker had 15 children. Oh my God.
Well, I'm confused. He's not unable to have children?
No, that's what they're claiming. That's what the biography's claiming. So.
Oh, that's a big number to mess up. Like, I could see like 1, and then you're like, oh, I can't have kids. Nice try. But 15?
Yeah. No, he had 15.
I call bullshit.
Hey, he had 15 children from 15 different women.
Oh shit.
So I know we had this conversation before. So you're sitting at the table, and she's number. You had 9. Oh yeah, how you doing? Well, I'm BB King, and blah blah blah, and how many kids you got? Well, I got 9 from 9 different women. Okay, well, it's been nice, but I gotta go.
I gotta go.
Yeah, like that's not a red flag. That's more than a red flag. That's like, well, what the.
I think when you're famous, people don't care. I think people don't care when you're famous because women are looking for a meal ticket. Some women are looking for a meal ticket.
Right.
So they're like, I'll be number 15. Like, fuck it. I'm going to get me my money. I'm going to get a little piece of this. I'm going to get a little slice, right? It's better than I'm going to be with some basic broke motherfucker who is struggling, and I know that he ain't going to be around anyways, and I'm not getting no money. Maybe at least this way he won't be around, or he'll be on tour or doing whatever he's doing, but I'll get a little chunk of this. So I think when it comes to somebody who's famous, women don't really look at it that way. If 9, 15, shit. I hear 5. I'm like, oh hell, she got all that baby mama drama. I am so good. I know a guy who great guy. He has 10 kids. I want to say he's got 5 or 6 baby mamas. He's the only person I've known that's had that many kids that is involved in all of their lives. He's a great dad. He's actually engaged right now, and he's going to be getting married soon. I worked with him in the club industry. And other than he really, when I met him, I was like, oh, you got all that fucking drama. He's like, I don't like that drama. I don't let that drama happen. He put his foot down, but that's very far and few and far in between that you see that many fucking children and mamas that get along and can co-parent. Too much.
I have them all in the same house, y'all.
What does she do? Laundry? Because I'm okay with that. Bitch do laundry and floors.
I'm gonna sleep on Thursday and Jeanette on Friday.
Someone needs you to fill this application out before you can enter this house.
So
I need to know what your skills are.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell me if you know who this guy is.
Fuck us! What the fuck is this? You motherfuckers! Can I help you, sir? Yes, what is this? Huh? This is whack. I can't get jiggy with this shit. Where's your damn money, motherfucker? The manager's not here. I'm running the store right now, sir. You look like that player hater who sold me this shit. Give me my damn money back right now, and I don't have no damn receipt. Well, where's the cover? I don't have no damn cover. Kiss my ass. So what? Can I see it, sir? Look, you've been chewing on this shit before you came in.
So,
That's the African from Friday, right? What's his name?
Michael Blackson donates $10,000 towards Anthony Johnson's funeral costs. Shout out to him. So that I love that. I love that scene.
That's so nice of him.
You've been chewing on this motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
I can't get jiggy with this shit. So I'm glad that they are some stars are contributing to.
He stepped up. Yeah, was it 10,000 towards the funeral?
Yeah, 10,000. You know, the wife was saying that she had no money to bury their husband. So there it is.
Who the fuck's Ice Cube at?
I don't know. Ice Cube.
I mean, I'm gonna say it.
Yeah, you better. Hopefully, you reach out and pay some shit.
Right? Like, come the fuck on. I know his part didn't continuously make you money or whatever, but he was a part of that movie, a big part of that movie. And anybody that says Ezel knows who the fuck you're talking about.
Right.
So.
Yeah, because I don't know any other fucking Ezels. Like I've traveled this.
One.
I don't know any.
No, not a fucking one. And anybody who's ever seen that movie one time can literally recite all of his lines.
Yeah.
So they need to step up. So good for him. Good for Michael Blackson, you said?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, good for him. That's amazing.
The Mistress of Darkness, I always loved her tits. She reveals she has a 19-year relationship with a woman.
I was mind blown. I had no clue she was a lesbian. I loved her. I'm like, oh man, I loved her. I thought she was so hot. I'm like, dude, she really is sexy as fuck and all this black, and black's my color, so I channel her often, but I didn't know she was a lesbian. That's pretty great. Super hot, and she likes hot women. Fuck, okay.
There you go.
I was mind blown when I read that. Where the fuck did I not know this?
She's. You know, I gotta find that clip. I was looking for it right now. It's the one that that I was telling you about, Obama, and the Reverend was like lesbian. You know, he was funny. I gotta find that clip. It's so fucking funny. But I heard it on Howard and stuff. How do you spell Reverend? Reverend.
Are you asking me, or are you being funny?
Yeah, I'm asking you, but
REVEREND. Oh, okay. I was like a spelling beat out there for a minute. I was ready.
Yeah. Right.
Went back to second grade sounding it out.
Yeah. Reverend. I can't find it, but yeah, she's a lesbian. Hey, and she's got those nice tits.
That she does.
Mistress of Darkness.
She ain't had no man pulling on them all them years.
Yeah.
They just stayed nice and firm, big.
Dr. Dre pays another $1.5 million in fees to ex Nicole Young. Man, I should have married him.
We all should have. We'll fill out that application, get in the house.
Yeah. That's funny, man. I was like, damn, he's just paying her. Dr. Dre has ordered to pay 7 figures in legal fees to a estranged wife. Why does she got to be estranged? Nicole Young, divorce case continues to play out in Los Angeles court according to rules. In order, the judge's divorce case ruled that this week the rapper and Beats mogul should pay Nicole $1.5 million in legal fees. Already has forked over $2 million. Well, golly.
I don't know. I don't know their relationship personally. You know, me and Nicole haven't hung out in a while, but I
I
feel like she deserves it.
I just want to work in his mansion. Like, I want to know how his help.
I just feel like he's probably put her through it. You never heard any like
Well, I know he had a problem slapping women around. So you think he
slapping women around? I think he did all of that. I think the emotional abuse. I think the drinking. He had a huge drinking problem. Huge. So those are all things that she put up with, and you never heard nothing. They were married for a long time. You never heard him in a scandal or in the media, you know, or you know, police phone calls on nights that he might have slapped her up or whatever. And people can say what they want, but when you're married to somebody for that long, that person goes through that with you too, and that says a lot on who you choose to be married with. So if you didn't see those things happen, that's because she didn't let them things leak out and be, you know, out there looking messy.
Infidelity in that marriage?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, right. She claimed that too. You know, so I think he owes it to her. I really do. There's some women I don't feel that they get it. They're owed. But in this one, I just can feel like she put up with a lot of shit.
If you went through that as a female married to Dr. Dre, do you think you deserve that money? Not half.
For that amount of time and dealt with all of that? Absolutely. Yeah. Like, why should I have to walk away from the things that I helped you build and supported you during that time? You know, a good woman is going to support her man, and the more support he has from her, the more money not just money, but the more success he's going to be able to go out into the world and do, because he's got somebody behind him that's pushing him to be a better person, and just, or keeping him happy or making him feel some type of way, right? So I definitely think, you know, or she's going behind him cleaning up the mess with a broom, which is also, there's a fee for that too. When you're being messy and I'm over here trying to put smoke and lights in mirrors so people don't see it.
Right.
There's some things there.
So hometown grocery chain in Tennessee, actually, there was a massive shooting. 13 people shot at Kroger Market in Tennessee. What is going on in Tennessee?
Here we go again. Stuff opens up, and now we have all these shootings pouring in. Like, so sad, so scary. I saw the article when I sent it to you guys. I was at a grocery store and it popped up on my you know, my notifications, and I'm in grocery stores all day long, you know, so it's scary. It's scary that you are always, I know me, I am. I don't know about other people if they live in fear or they live in defense, but the way my anxiety is set up, I'm constantly thinking of things like that, or what if this broke out, or if this happened. I hear a noise. I used to be that one to go to it. Now my ass is like, where can I?
That's kind of crazy. It says, I'm sorry, Narissa was texting me. She's going to work. At least 13 people were shot at Kroger supermarket in a suburb of Memphis, Tennessee, Thursday afternoon. It breaks. This was just the news. It started at about 1:30.
Did they catch him?
Did he kill himself? Yeah, it says the shooter was found dead. They believe from a gunshot wound. At least 13 shots were victim. 13 gunshot victim has died. And he said, "Yeah, so yep."
What's going on here? Yeah, as soon as I saw that, instantly, my son is always like, "You need a gun. You need a gun. You need a gun." And when I saw that, he's like, "Out here grocery shopping for other people. You need a gun." I said, "I know. Don't stress me out more."
Well, you know, I didn't see no video, so I don't know what was going on. I know I'm pretty sure Kroger has that video. They didn't publicize it. So, just sad. Definitely sad.
Very sad. Very sad.
And they didn't say what his motive was. Families of missing black men plead for more resources and accountability from police. David Robinson, hired private investigator, has traversed the Arizona desert with volunteers to search for his 24-year-old son, Rashid Smith, of Colorado said that hearing from the police from more than a week after she reported that her son, a teen stepson, has run away earlier this month. So they're basically, families are missing these black men.
Yes.
And they just want the police
huge.
to be more accountable.
Oh man, I'm following him, and I'm also following the Jelani Day story, young man that disappeared from the college, and
Right.
I'm on his mom's page. Eh, you know, and I'm going to say it. They don't have blonde hair and blue eyes and white skin.
Right. Yeah, because
they're not broadcasting it. They're not searching. Jelani Day was stolen, right? This young man needs to be found. I don't see the FBI looking for him. You don't see national searches.
That's what the parents is basically saying. What, why is it then media covering?
Why isn't there a national search for their son, their child?
Right.
Oh, he must have ran away. Oh, he must have been engaged in illegal activity. He must have been. No, these are young black men who are good citizens and good humans and deserve to be searched for. And their parents are now searching and trying to do anything they can to bring their babies home.
I want to pay this commercial, but it looks like I'm going to have to. Your video will begin in 3, 2, 1. Ibasan. There you go.
As the search for Brian Laundrie intensifies and the loss of Gabby Petito is mourned nationwide.
Okay, this is not even about that, but okay, never mind. But yeah, so the media doesn't pay attention to if you're not blonde hair, blue eyes.
Yeah, and it's fucked up. It's really fucked up. I couldn't even imagine being their parents and not knowing where my son is, and knowing that, and imagine your son is missing, right? He got taken wherever. He got taken from college. He got taken from standing outside of a Quiznos. He got taken from wherever he was at. Or, I told you about my friend that was years ago outside the sub shop. That's why I said Quiznos. So all of these things, right? And then you go on television, and no disrespect to Gabby Petito and her family, and that young woman did not deserve to die. And yes, she deserves to be searched for too. But as a parent whose child is missing and nobody's doing anything about it, and nobody's hearing your screams and your begs and your cries to help find your child and have a massive search for your baby, I can't even imagine how they feel. That mixture of sadness for that family and anger that that's not their child being searched for. Because of what he looks like.
You know what the Iron Sheik says?
Fucking bullshit!
Yeah. So
it really is. All missing children, young people, men, women, black, white, brown, fucking purple, green, all deserve to be looked for. Like they all have blonde hair and blue eyes and white skin. Fucking period.
I agree. So if you're local news channel, or if you're CNN or Fox News, you guys need to publicize anytime. It doesn't matter what color they are.
What color, what sex, what race, none of it. It doesn't fucking matter.
Yeah. So Moderna's CEO says COVID-19 pandemic could be over within a year. What's your thoughts?
That was my thought. Okay, but you know what? Like I tell all the other ones, I hear you though, but you need to show me, because I hear a lot of shit. That's a lot of sweet talk right there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need you to show me actions, motherfucker, actions. I call bullshit. The way things are going, I don't believe it. We're already so, divided, anti-vax, do what's right for you bullshit. And I'm gonna call it out because it is what it is. Like, you can't have people and know people who die and then turn around and say, do what's right for you. Well, yes, do what's right. If you physically know you can't accept this, but there's other things that you need to push for people's safety, because it's not just about you anymore. It's it's public safety. It's a whole thing, right? What I do is going to affect you or your children or your grandparents or people or your neighbor. And so I'm not just going to do what's right for me. I'm going to do what's right for all of us as a whole.
Fair enough. Yeah. I mean, I get it. I mean, everybody has their, I think
we all got assholes.
No, but I think everybody says, it's my body. You can't tell me what to do. I don't want it mandated. Yeah, I get it. As U.S. citizens, I think we have been spoiled. There's other countries like Australia that says, all you motherfuckers are getting it. I don't care what, you know what I mean? And there's no COVID there. So, I get it. We're not coming, I don't think the government's coming for your guns just because you're getting a vaccine. But, that's here and there. You know what I mean? So,
I understand that there's going to be some reactions to the vaccine, right? There's going to be some negative ones. The negative ones are not outweighing the deaths, though.
Right.
So at this point, you have to go with what is outweighing each other. And the deaths are by far outweighing the negative small percentage of people that are having certain reactions. And those who don't have the shot that get COVID, their long-term effects, those are outweighing those reactions to the vaccine as well. I mean, we were just talking about it, yesterday? Somebody that we know, a friend of the show, has said they have COVID brain and their memory is gone. Like, literally doesn't remember people by their name, and people that they've known for years, because they have COVID brain and they go in a fog. They can't, form their thoughts properly and all these things because they survived it. But now it's just like, fuck, right? And I'm so sick of hearing about well, you can still get it. What's the point fucking shit? Again, we've played that clip with the percentages and the fucking numbers and the percent of, how many can get it and how many can die. And it's like an 80,001 chance difference. 80,000 compared to 8. Fuck out of here with the you can still get it. We're not fucking stupid. If you went to school and you were in science, you know that it's not a cure. But
I'm so fucking tired of this argument.
Go ahead. I'm gonna
like, right? I don't know. I'm sick of this ignorant ass shit.
Get the
and then you want.
There you go.
I'm so fucking tired of this argument, because yes,
I had to play that word.
That is it. Go get the fucking shot. You want to do all this, and then all of a sudden, next thing you know, you want to complain, this and that. But when someone dies, you want to post that fucking GoFundMe. Out of here. I'm not donating to your fucking GoFundMe if you chose to be irresponsible with your health and our health as well, because it's not just about your health, it's all of our health. We're all responsible for each other, and if we don't fucking unify together, then you bury your loved one on your own.
There you go. But all I want to know is,
hey, where are the white women at?
So
over here. Over here I am.
So Brian Laundrie, is it I don't even know how to pronounce his last name.
Laundrie. Like dirty laundry.
Dirty Laundrie escapes to Canada.
He went to Canada. I missed that. Oh shit.
Lookalike sighting at hotel. So they said someone said they thought they spotted him in Canada. Hey.
They had a little Trump voice added on it, like when he says China.
Yeah. So they the federal FBI has issued a federal warrant for his Gabby Petito's murder. So he might have escaped to Canada. So
yeah, his ass wouldn't have made it in Mexico. They'd have killed him. They'd have skinned his ass already.
Yeah.
He had to go. Yeah, he went to Canada. They're nice there.
Yeah.
I saw. Yeah, all I read was that neighbors said that they saw a camper leave the parents' house. So. And then I saw the video of the parents leaving and everybody screaming at them.
Yeah.
Which is, yeah, those parents should be held accomplice as well.
Somebody
Yeah.
was talking about that. So someone said that, if the parents if they know something, they should be held accountable too. And do you agree?
If they know something and they withheld it, absolutely. I don't know if they know exactly. I feel like he's, from watching the videos, looking at all the evidence that has been shared with us, seeing him, he's a manipulator, right? So his parents, I'm sure he manipulated them. He's not telling them the whole truth either.
Right.
And I don't think they really know the details of all of that. I think that they just were manipulated in the sense to say, hey, I got to get out of here. They're coming for me and I didn't do this, right? Type shit. And most parents are going to try to protect their child when they feel their child is in danger because they don't really know. There was no autopsy at that time. There was no body found. They don't know if his story is true. They just know that they're scared for their child and they got to go. But I do believe that they knew where he was. And that alone there should be something brought against them because I believe they knew where he was. Because I'm sure they were like, cross the border. You got to go. You got to get out of here. Cross the border. Here's our camper. Go.
There you go.
So
Friends.
Yeah.
So it says weird things about Canada.
Hello, everybody here from.
Before we get started, don't forget to subscribe to our channel.
Yeah, maybe we are.
There. That music was fun.
Yeah. I'm hungry. Can you bring me some chips?
What do you want, salt and vinegar or ketchup?
Oh, man, I can't really make up my mind. Maybe, you know what? Bring me some all dressed.
I don't know what that is, but
All dressed.
We thought that we would share some of the funny things about Canada that other people in the world think are totally weird, but we think are totally normal.
When we went to the grocery store the other day, we went to go grab some milk. And I remember people had said to us, hey, it's kind of strange that you guys get your milk in bags. Doesn't really mean anything to us. I think it's a pretty convenient way to do it, actually.
I didn't know that. So there you go.
What?
Milk in a bag. I don't know. I don't know where that video was going. I just said milk in a bag, and it's true. I stayed in Canada, and they get milk in their bag. They get milk in a bag,
like a plastic bag.
Like a sealable.
Sealable?
Yeah, when you pump breast milk and you put it in like a frozen bag. Yeah, it's like that in a bag.
Yeah. And it's got a spout on it.
Yep.
Really? Well, where the fuck do they put it in the fridge? They just plop this like bag of milk on the shelf. There's no like structure to it.
No.
Yeah, I need my milk I need my milk to have structure. I feel like all that. What is the point of that? Do you know?
I don't know if I could play this, but it doesn't show anything. But Facebook will say it's nudity. But so gorillas get down in the Brooklyn Zoo. A gorilla was
down.
Funny story. Gorillas was performing oral sex in Bronx Zoo. Humans horrified. They had little kids, and the little kids are laughing, and then they run off. But yeah.
Little kids are laughing. Parents are horrified. I love it.
Yeah, so they were. One was getting head or something. What was going on?
Yeah, she was enjoying herself.
Yeah,
it was a good time right there. Good for her. Good for her.
Good for her.
He was like, "Let me help you, boo. We got people watching today." She had a grip on his ass too. Yeah. I say good for her. I'm here for it.
They were like, "Guess
she
what?"
Deserves it.
I saw, if gorillas could talk, they were probably behind there like, "Hey, you want to give me head and have all the humans run off? Yeah, that's good, honey. Let's go do it." So.
Hurry up. Lick my vagina. Make the humans run away.
Yeah.
Little kids are so fucking annoying. just go down real quick. I got a plan.
Yeah. if the gorillas could talk. It's not your age that's slowing your metabolism. New research says here's what to do. If you're in middle age like me and you have slowing but steadily putting on weight for over years, you probably attributed to age related decrease in metabolism. Your metabolism rate is which your body burns calories to keep you alive and functioning, and the general accepted belief that is your age. Resting metabolism is slow, especially over age 40. And if you're a woman, your metabolism slows down even more. Not true, they say. By analyzing data from nearly 6,500 people ranging in the age of to infancy to elderly, the paper authors determined that resting metabolism holds steady from age 20 to 60. Okay.
So what's the problem?
Before logging off, decreasing less than 1% thereafter. It says the answer is less than about I'm trying to read it, but between 20 and 60. So don't worry. So I don't know what the fucking problem is, but it says be active.
I'm over here waiting for the golden answer. I'm like, oh, I'm about to get some weight loss tips right now.
Yeah, it just says exercise.
Oh,
it just says people eat shit. That's what it says. Fuel your body with protein and water. Get rest. Get rest. You need.
Knew this.
You need it. You need rest. And drink some water.
Yeah, I know what my problem is. I need rest. I know what all my problems are. I need better sleeping habits. I need to not eat. I need to eat during the day.
Eat late. Drinking water. Exercise.
I don't eat all day long. I am so bad about not eating all day long. I used to when I was going to the gym regularly, like when I had a schedule.
Yeah.
And I scheduled my meal or snack. I didn't really even have to remind myself because the gym made me hungry. Like, oh, your body's hungry. You just got depleted. Time to fill it up. Back and forth, right? And it really just, it's true. Now I go, or I go doing things and I'm like, I have a banana and a couple bottles of water or this mega tea energy shake from Herbalife, and I eat nothing all fucking day and I'm not even hungry, and it's so bad because when I am hungry around 8:30 someone will go, did you eat? What'd you have for dinner? Or I'm like, fuck, nothing. Nothing.
A banana.
So that's my problem. I said I was telling you.
Meals. That's what my trainer said. 6 meals. 3 regular meals.
I know we're gonna eat a lot. Yeah, all in 3 snacks. I know we're gonna eat a lot when we go to Michigan, just in general, like eat a lot of different random stuff. I know I am. And just getting some delicious foods and visiting places. But when I get back, I am setting some goals. I am putting my foot down on my own self. I need to lose this COVID 30. If they could just suck it and just put it in my ass and my boobs and I have to pay a doctor to do it, that would be awesome. But until then, I'm gonna work on it. And I'm really gonna try to not.
You're gonna get this into either way.
Hey, baby.
Hey.
So fossilized prints show humans were fucking here before they thought. Northern and South America were the last continents to be settled by humans. They said 13 to 16,000 years ago. Now they found out that it was over 23,000 years ago. So motherfuckers were running around. They were here before they said so.
Yeah, I feel like we're gonna kill it. We're gonna kill ourselves off, and it'll start over again. And they'll be saying the same thing about us. Like, God, they were fucking that. That were stupid. Those ones were stupid. There was no intelligent life there.
So
yeah,
about
them footprints are hard to deny.
a period known as the last glacier maximum, I guess the last frozen age. Massive sheets ice cover the northern third of the continent, reaching as south as New York, Cincinnati, Des Moines. Ice age cold temperatures would have made journey between Asia and Alaska impossible during this time. So, they still say that they came through the Bering Straits and they started settling North America, and then they moved down. I think a lot of probably, to be honest with you, if you kind of use your mind, if they came across during the last, frozen time, they probably didn't even settle in like Northern America. They probably moved down to South America where it was warm, right? Because they felt like they kept going south, and they're like, God damn, this is this is warm.
Right.
Settle in this,
Warmer.
yeah, warmer weather. So there you go. So
yeah,
they were here 23 to 26,000 years ago. So they came over from Asia and all different other places, wherever else.
They were immigrants?
Yeah.
Oh, go figure.
Yeah. There you go.
So white people didn't discover? Never mind. Okay.
So U.S. begins to reimburse Florida school officials for pay docking for defying ban of mask mandate. I can't believe Florida was doing that shit. Docking fucking teachers and administrators, fucking enforcing the mask. What?
Right. Fucked up.
Yeah.
Fucked up.
The government is reimbursing these people, saying, hey.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
Yeah, it was totally nearing 148,000 are being sent to Florida educators who lost pay after the defiance of Governor DeSane's ban. So there you go.
So many douchebags.
Douchey. This is a time that Alex, I wish he was on the show because The Rock.
I wish he was too, because he's my sports dude, and I'm like, fuck, I gotta talk about sports.
It's all right. The Rock's Johnson daughter joins WWE NXT.
Yes. Sorry, go ahead, finish.
He looks like him.
She does. I was just gonna say that. She looks just like him. She's gonna be amazing, though. I'm excited. I'm excited for her and that whole journey. I'm here for it for sure.
That's another generation, right? Of The Rock, because his grandfather, his dad. So that's 4 generations.
Yep, 4.
Yeah,
pretty cool, huh?
Not including all his family members that are
that branch out.
Yeah.
Yeah, they go pretty deep. They go pretty deep and wide with it. So
well, you're like Hawaiian, and you're probably related to The Rock. I mean, do they like, hey, you gotta be in wrestling, like, you know what I mean, to be in that family? You know what I mean?
They're very loyal to their culture. They're very loyal to their family and their professions. And I think it's not even really a question. It's you were born into it, and that's all you know. And you're okay with it because you were taught that this is what loyalty is, and family first and ohana and all that. So yeah, I don't really think it's really a problem at all. It's the way of life. I think it's awesome. I love their unity. I love their passion and their loyalty to family. It's incredible. They really set the standard when it comes to that. For sure. So I think I'm always. He needs to run for president. I would vote for him. I would vote for Rock for president. I really would.
Does he say The Rock's running for president, or does he say Dwayne Johnson?
Well, I think he says Dwayne Johnson, but I mean, I would like him to say The Rock. I think it's fucking cool. And
I just wanted to cut a promo
I know, right?
The kind of person raising the eyebrow, that would be funny.
I got a rock eyebrow.
Let me see. There you go.
Man, I'm gonna do
So,
it. I can't do it then.
Lamar Odom was scheduled to fight Riddick Bowe in more of these celebrity boxing matches. He stepped down, I guess, and J-Lo's ex-husband, Noah, took his place. I don't know what's going on with boxing, but
what?
Yeah. Oh, I don't know how to pronounce his first name, but Noah is taking Riddick Bowe's place. The day Riddick Bowe was pulled out from his fight, Lamar Odom, former NBA star, has a new opponent. It happens to be the dude who knows to be likely to have insanely famous wife because he was married to J-Lo. Yep. So, he stepped in place. Now it's going to be Lamar versus Noah, and Jennifer Lopez is going to referee the match.
Hey, boxing is so confusing right now.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on there with them.
What is going on?
It is. It's confusing. There's just so many. Everybody wants to be a boxer.
Everybody wants to be kung fu fighting. I'm sorry. LeBron James. I guess this was a mystery, and I guess he said he hasn't said it, whether if he was vaccinated. But LeBron James COVID-19 vaccinated mystery solved. GM says the Lakers GM says GM says all Lakers will be fully vaccinated. So, LeBron, I guess you have to be vaccinated.
Yeah. Has he spoke out about it and saying he's not going to, or
he dodges the question?
Do they give a date by when they need to be?
I think probably pre-season start. LeBron James may not be want to talk about it. That's the NBA star. The NBA superstar did not get the vaccine, so people have asked him. General manager's Laker, who claimed the whole Laker roster will be fully vaccinated by the start of the season. King James has danced on the questions for months, electing to keep his vaccinating decision a family matter. He basically, like I said, he's been keeping it private. People keep asking him, "Have you vaccinated?" or whatever, blah blah blah, and he doesn't want to talk about it. So, I guess
he doesn't have to, but he's got to follow the rules if he wants to play. So, do we really need a confirmation once they start? The season starts.
People want to be. They want to know if he's vaccinated. You know what I mean? I think a lot of people that are unvaccinated. Oh, if fucking LeBron gets vaccinated, guess what? I'm getting vaccinated. So, there you go.
True. Do you think he's able to slip past it because he's LeBron James?
But I think some of these people that have voices and they talked about Black Lives Matter, all that stuff. If more superstars, entertainers have come out, but if athletes come out and say, you know what, get vaccinated, I think a lot of more people in the country will get vaccinated. That LeBron might be their idol, LeBron might be their guy, and if they hear it from LeBron and they don't hear it from Dr. Chestnut Fucci, maybe it's different. You know what I mean? So there you go.
I agree. That's a good point. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people would much rather listen to LeBron than
Fucci. I don't know how to pronounce it. Yeah, what pronounce his name? Fucci, Dr. Fucci.
He sounds like a character on Austin Powers or something.
Yeah. Right now, I should have a patch. I'm number 2. Oh, sorry.
Yep, I agree. We're getting you one.
Yeah. If LeBron said, "Get your fucking shot," everybody would get it, right?
Stick it to me.
Stick it to me. Get
Stick it to me.
Jimmy.
Just put it in the butt. No, I'm just kidding. I felt like I needed to say that.
So we're gonna jump around because Alex is not here.
Yeah, let's go.
LA Angels arrest 7 after WOW brawl. Women suffers injury. Here you go.
I want to see this.
Look at the girlfriend. Look at the car. Oh shit. Oh fuck. Oh shit. Oh shit. Look at the girlfriend. Look at the car. Oh shit. Oh fuck. Oh shit.
What is going on at some of these professional games? Like,
Alcohol.
is it alcohol or is it just that we were locked up too long?
I think it's a mixture of both. I think it's that we're locked up for too long. You know, it's a game. Everybody that's fans goes, and we all know there's aggressive people there, or they feel some type of way, and then they finally get out, and then we pour fucking alcohol and beer all over the whole situation. I truly believe if people were sober, these things wouldn't be happening as often. They wouldn't have this liquid courage behind this bent up, this pent up aggression and attitudes and big chests, ain't been out with big shit, big dick energy. So take the alcohol out of the big dick energy, and I truly feel that some of it will calm the fuck down. And it sucks because you can't have, we should be able to have alcohol at sporting events and things like that. But again, you can't fucking act right. Then you're endangering not just yourself and whoever wants to throw blows, but there's bystanders. People are throwing shit because they can't get to them over the chairs. So their first reaction is to throw things. I'm a thrower. Let me just let you know. Yeah, if I got something in my hand and I can't reach you, I'm gonna throw some shit, right? If you assault me and I was a football mom. I got an arm on me. But add some alcohol. You look around, add some alcohol on it, and fucker, I'm dropping a dime right on your motherfucking nose. Bah. So
there's that.
There's that. Like, I've been known to throw some things, right?
You're scared of you. I'm taking all the remotes from you.
No. No. And it's only if I'm like
how good are you with the chancla? Are you like, there's a scene in
mine comes back like a boomerang.
Yeah, there's a scene in Blade where it's just like he's like, I can't hit around corners, and she's like, I can, and
Yep.
Corner.
Yeah. And I'm not like one to like, oh, I'm gonna throw shit just because I want to throw shit. No, but you start throwing blows, you start acting crazy, you do some wild ass shit. Like ask my kids about the
axe throwing. I want to see
the Palace of Auburn Hills.
You throw it. We gotta take you one of those axe things.
Yeah, that'd be fun. That'd be really fun. But those are all alcohol. Those are alcohol fueled fights at the sports events, and it's not cool. You're ruining everybody. No, you're ruining everybody's fucking time. Like, grow the fuck up. Especially now, these tickets are fucking expensive.
Yeah, I don't want to get thrown.
Mad as fuck. I get hit with something and y'all start acting a whole ass mess when I'm trying to watch a game. I just paid hundreds of dollars for dumbass seats.
Hundreds of dollars.
Well, my seats ain't even that fucking good. Don't be throwing. Don't.
So we'll stay in baseball. The Tigers were eliminated last night. We're coming down to it. They lost last night. They're 74-79. So there that is. I guess there goes the, hey. Maybe next year. So the Tigers are done.
Yeah. Dunsy.
Yeah, it looks like Tampa Bay in the American League are leading it. You got the White Sox And then you got the Astros, the Red Sox, Yankees, Seattle Blue Jays, and the Athletics and the wild card. And then in the Nationals, it looks like, unfortunately, the Dodgers, I hope they lose. They all die, but are actually the game ahead of them. They got the best record in the league right now. They got 100 wins. You got the Dodgers.
Their fans are going to act a fucking fool anyways, so whatever.
You got the Brewers and the Cardinals and the wild card Braves, Phillies. My buddy Brian, Mr. Mac D, I call him. Mac D, he's a big Phillies fan, so there you go. They're in a wild card. Cincinnati Reds, you got the Pirates. I mean the Padres and the Mets. So we're coming down to the wire.
Yeah.
And baseball. In your baseball. Take me out to the baseball game.
Yeah.
We'll jump over to NCAA. Guess what? Your Spartans are 3-0. They're playing Nebraska today.
Hey, I almost put on my Sparty sweatshirt too.
Sparty.
Sorry, I keep getting all these
Let's put
I
them
know,
on the
right?
Let's put them on the show.
It's my notifications. I apologize.
Notifications, and guess what? The Go Blue, Michigan is 3-0. They play Rutgers today.
Oh, fuck. How do I get out of this? Okay, here we go. It's my Twitter. It's my Twitter twatter notifications.
Twitter twatter. So it looks like 2 Michigan big teams are 3-0, and they play in the game. So, and to be honest with you, I think Michigan is ranked, but I don't think. I got to be honest with you. I don't think your team is being.
State is not. Yeah.
I don't think they are.
I know.
And the rankings. I had a guy tell me the other day. He your mom just checked in and said go Blue.
I know she did.
So she's a Blues fan. She's a cheesehead, and you're and you're a Sparty fan.
I know, right? House divided always.
Divided.
We agree on the Red Wings and the Tigers. That's about it.
The Tigers.
I always tell all these blue fans that pissy yellow and blue mixed together always makes green. So there it is.
Whoop! There it is. Whoop! Oh, sorry. No, I'm banned for saying that, right?
Yeah. No. I mean, if you sing it terribly, no one will know.
Right. Right. Yeah, so there's
banned for everything. I'm surprised I don't get banned. I'd be dropping all kinds of fucked up words. Oh, there it is.
There it is.
Fucked up shit.
Is number 19 and state is 20. So there you go.
Yeah.
And then I always go to the top, right? And I always see that fucking Ohio State number 2. And they're 2-1. So that's what I don't understand.
I told you.
They're 2-1. They're ranked 10. Michigan is ranked 19 and they're 3-0. Why? What? Somebody explain to me. I don't understand.
All they have is fucking cows, football, and fentanyl. Ohio.
Ohio. And
so they got. They got to put their energy into something.
Some of those others, Alabama, they're always ranked up there. The Ducks, Oregon, they're always ranked there.
Yeah, Alabama's always up there.
Yeah, the Oakland,
Oklahoma, yeah,
Clemson, all those other states.
Yeah,
but
because that's all they do. Their whole fucking everything is football. They shut the whole motherfucking town down. Football. Everybody and their players are football. They're local celebrities, and they eat, breathe, sleep, shit. Fucking football, college ball.
So Thursday game was the open of third week in the NFL. We'll jump over to NFL. The Panthers kind of ran away with that game. They kind of killed the Texans. But you got the Detroit same old Lions. They're 0-2.
SOL.
Guess what? They play the Ravens, so that's another loss. Oh my god! Oh,
they might win.
they might.
They might.
When
do
like
something.
my uncle says, when donkeys fly.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna at least wear my Lions hat for the first quarter.
Yeah.
I really want to. Yeah, I got all this gear. I just don't ever wear. Because after 20 minutes, I'm like, fuck this fucking hat.
You got like teams like the Cardinals, which we were in Phoenix. They're 2-0. They play the Jaguars tomorrow. You got the NFL Super Bowl champs. They play. Guess who they play tomorrow? They play Stafford. So I doubt like Stafford wins. That motherfucker Super Bowl. Oh my god!
I know. I'm here for it. I guess there's some people on my page that are real fucking salty about his performance, and I'm like, just do good. Let him do good. Let him be great. Motherfucker's trying to hold him back. Let him be great. He did what he could.
Right. So you got the Ringo Starr, your mom's team, the Cheesehead.
You look at her green with envy.
He's playing with Jimmy G, so they're the 49ers are 2-0.
Yeah.
What else? What other game sticks out? You got Angie's team. They're 1-1. They play the Bengals tomorrow. The Chiefs. Who do they play? They're 1-1. I can't believe they lost. They play the Chargers. You got the Lions playing the Ravens at 10 o'clock. They play in Ford Field, so there's going to be a lot of people that pay for tickets that might go home angry.
Yeah.
So you got some exciting games on tomorrow. That is the end of Monday. Cowboys play Monday, so Steve, you got to come over and watch. They play the Eagles.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I'll come watch a game.
Watch a game. So some exciting games. The Browns played the Bears. So I hope they kick their fucking Bears ass. So you got some good games tomorrow. So that's all I have for the show.
Same.
What you got?
That's all I have for the show. I got a list of shit I have to do. That's what I got. So I'm getting ready to come see y'all in the D.
You got a list of shit. So we're gonna
a list of Detroit preparation things to do.
Right.
We
got a list of shit.
List of shit. Yeah, I'm excited though. It'll be a good time. Wait to see everybody, make our rounds. Do our little pop-ups. Yeah, it's gonna be a good time. And then I don't know, I'm fucking excited about the Renaissance Festival. I don't know if anybody else I'm forcing to go is, but last night I was like, what am I gonna wear? What costume am I gonna put on?
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna keep I don't know.
It's all about outfits, right? You're trying to figure out what outfit.
Well, yes and no, because I'm gonna be cold. Like, I don't know if I want to wear like the peasant dress or if I want to go kind of a little more goth but sexy, like, but not freezing. So I don't know. I just know that whatever it is will include a corset and tits.
Your mom has her costume?
Yes. My mom has costumes. So between that and Dom always usually goes as like he has a pirate hat or like a witch doctor kind of mask. So I have a gypsy costume, but it's cold. Like it's a really, it's an outfit that's got legs and things and lots of skin showing. And I'm just not really down for the cold. I can be sexy and still cover up certain parts that are chilly. This Arizona body is not used to the Michigan cold. So I'm going to choose wisely and still be cute and go and be able to enjoy myself and not fucking freeze. I might put like a cloak on or something, fur cloak. Who knows? There you go. I'm gonna come up with something. So I'm excited about that. And I think we're doing Frankenmuth chicken dinner. Your birthday is that weekend. So birthday shots. I know you ain't drinking like that, but I'm just saying it anyways.
Yeah.
We got to get one big community of one big unified shot, so you're not wasted on a roof of a car again.
I'm telling everybody now. So if you come Saturday, wherever the fuck I'm at, we're gonna. You know, if they say we're gonna do a shot, I'm like, no, there's only 3 people here. They're gonna say, what? I need 30 people here, so we get all the shots out of the way.
Don't do your birthday shot before I show up.
Okay, don't do my birthday shot before.
Yeah, because I have, we have our show, and then I have to make an appearance at a wedding. So I'm gonna come straight from there. So I'm gonna be in a wedding attire. I don't give a fuck. I'm showing up. So but I want to be part of the birthday shot.
Birthday shot. So make sure you guys are going on wordonthestreetpod.com. You see Tori there spinning, Alex, me. Hey. You can subscribe right here to the show.
Some new items on there.
No, not on this site, but
no, on the merch. I'm sorry, I thought we were on the merch.
Definitely come right here. You can subscribe. You see. Again, thank you to Andres Zamora. District 313. Thanks for spending your morning with us. Check him out. Go to his website. Let me go to the next thing here. Man, I can't believe today's number 99. Oh my God. We've been 100. There it is. Word on the Street merch. It's been arranged a little bit. We added some stuff. Let me go to it. There's over 100 items on here now. But there you go, bucket hat. I can see Dom with that bucket hat.
Totally.
You got the Puerto Rican and the Mexican. And then I had Eddie add. There it is. Do we have
any female word on the street hats, or are they all like...
No, tell me what you want. We'll add it.
I want one that's more like the baseball style so I can bend it.
That is the baseball style.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Talking about the dad hat?
Yeah, I'm a female. I don't wear those straight build hats. I look funny.
You gotta tell me
I'm not like a gangster bitch. I don't wear those. My head's too big for all that. Yeah, I want like the baseball dad hats.
You gotta show me which one, but
I'll show you. Yep. I need a word on the street one. I want to get a Savage Kitty one, but I tried to pull off the flat bill, and I can if I wear my hair a certain way, but I got to do like the whole B-girl hairdo and all that. I just want a hat to like go jogging in, right? Like I don't want to have to do the bebop thing to wear a certain style. There's a whole thing to us females. We only wear certain things with things. So
yeah.
So I
know it's getting cold in Detroit, so there you go. You got a bomber jacket.
Those bomber jackets are so cute.
Yeah.
So cute. Oh yeah. Yeah, Mom, I see that bucket hat for Dad too. It was awesome. Be super cute. Backpacks, beanies. Get your skull. Get you some boxers with our name on it.
There you go. Hoodie season. Woo woo.
I love my hoodie. I was actually looking for it, but I think I already packed it away. I want to get a red one too.
You want to get a red one?
Yeah. I'm starting to wear red more. I used to never wear the color red. Now I'm wearing it often. So things.
I love, and I know you were talking about it, but you were like, damn, I should have ordered. I love this jacket.
I love that jacket too. Yeah.
Cool.
What's the day on shipping? Can I have that sent to Detroit?
No, I won't make it in time.
No, there's no rush shipping?
No, I gotta ask Eddie about that. I need to do, and then you got that
cute
Savage Kitty beanie.
Super cute. I love seeing people take their pictures in the Savage Kitty stuff. Hashtag show me your kitty. If you get some gear, some merch. Hashtag show me your kitty. Hashtag word on the street. I love your new shirt though too, with the crown.
It's
Yeah, it's super cool. That Alex's dad's memorial shirt would be cool on one of those jackets on the back.
Right. You got Alex's beanie.
Mm-hmm. Why did I think that was Alex for a minute?
I don't know.
Oh, Alex modeling his shit. I didn't get offered to model my shit. Oh, look at the little kids. Those are cute.
Yeah, he's got his sports mouth. There, you know what? That's I like that. That one.
That green one is dope.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really dope.
There you go. You're not.
Ooh, pink too. I think we need to go shopping. Every time I go on the site, I'm like, I need that. I need that. I need to shop. Get your merch. Get your dope gear. Represent. Yo, peeps. Where's yours with that? I want to see yours.
That's a new shirt that I added.
Oh my God, I love the red.
Yeah.
The red female one. That's cute. Pink is cute too. White, damn.
Yeah.
Here we go. Take my money. Take it all.
The biggie, I guess, funny one that I did.
Yeah, I love it. That'd be dope on a hoodie too. You got yourself a hoodie yet?
Yeah.
Oh, they got matching hoodies. They probably have a joint Facebook account.
They do.
Love it. Yeah, it's super, super dope.
Yep.
We're kind of cool. I didn't. Man, we're kind of fucking cool.
Make sure you guys go to WARRANT.com to get all your latest gear. That's pretty much all I got. You know what? Actually, I'm gonna bring up that email. Oh my God, I keep forgetting to talk. And you said talk about it.
What are we talking about?
It's something that I just talked to Andres about, and I'm gonna forward this right now.
Okay.
That's not what I wanted to do, but hold on. Why can you do that? So it is. We are starting to advertise for our podcast, and I know I mentioned it to a couple different people. So you can actually, we can do full commercials, integrations. I'm just waiting to get that email pulled up. And it's still sending, and it's send. Okay, cool. There it is. Let me pull it up. So definitely, I'm going to make sure you guys all have a hard copy of this.
Okay.
So I'm going to bring it on the screen. So the guy that is in charge of the marketing for the podcast created this, and there it is. It's a PDF. Basically, just shows our downloads and what we talk about.
Oh, yeah.
Audience breakdowns, top markets. It looks like top cities: Michigan, Arizona, California, New York, Illinois. Top cities: Detroit, Phoenix, New York, Los Angeles, Chicago. Countries: UK, Canada, India, Mexico, and Sweden. So it looks like there's people all over the world that are listening to our podcast. And there it is: custom integration, giveaways, reviews, endorsements. Basically, you can sponsor our 10 episodes. So, a lot of things that you can do advertisements. So now you can plug it into the not the video podcast, but the audio. We can also do the commercial video podcast, plug in commercial too. But this is the traditional video podcast. You have you can read a commercial. We can do mid rolls, pre rolls, post rolls. We can do it all that. So there it is, $175 per episode. Ad will be run for a minute and a minute of 30 days. So all kinds of different way to sponsor the show and advertise with the show. So there it is, plug advertisement marketing company that put this together for us. But
yeah, definitely check it out.
Shout out
for
to
sure. That's awesome.
See,
it's so awesome to see us being listened in other countries. I love it.
Yeah. So if you want to, if you have a small business or even a large business and you want to advertise on the podcast, you can. You just got to reach out to me and I will send you this PDF that was created. Like I said, shout out to Julius and Plug Podcast for putting this together for us. So
yes, thanks guys. So awesome. Look at us doing things.
I know. Doing all kinds of stuff.
Shout out to you too. You really be getting us there.
I'm trying.
You're doing a great job.
Yeah. So that's pretty much all I got. I should be posting later today or before Monday where we're going to have the podcast, our 100th episode. I know I did talk to Doc, and he does have a waiting room, and there's, I think he said 6 to 8 mics. So we're going to bring Good Money's, his recording artist. If you guys are in the Southside area, if you're in the Metro Detroit area and you want to come by, join us for the 100th episode.
Join us.
We'll chop us up for 10, 15 minutes. Say hi, what's up? I know I invited Jose Rivera, Detroit Forever. I invited Tony to the pod, the 100th episode. I invited some people. Hey, come join us. Talk to us for a bit on camera. I think we're just trying to celebrate our 100th episode. We're all doing it as a live thing. I know we've never done in the same room as a live show. So this is
that should be interesting.
Exciting, right? So it's exciting. So we're gonna do that. Shout out to Lo. He's gonna be filming it and recording and taking pictures and documenting and making some memories for us. But I just want to tell everybody that comes out and has been watching the show and is listening to it on the traditional podcast. Thanks, guys. Without you, there is no us. So we've been, I know this 100th episode, I know Alex celebrate. I think he's on his 101st or 102nd. I know he's pumping them out, but we're doing 2 a week. I know we originally started off 1 a week. So, God, I know I put a lot of work into the last 99 shows, and thank you, Tori. Thank Alex, everybody that has contributed to the show. Thank all our guests that have contributed to our show. I'm going to reach out to my little brother, Ronaldo. He was on the first episode that Tori was on, and that was our first guest. So once we get done for doing our 100th episode, I'm going to reach out to past guests and see what they're up to. So that's my Ronaldo is definitely my first invite. I love you, brother. I hope he's not freezing his ass off in Minneapolis. So thanks to all the listeners. I see Connie checking in. Thank you, Connie.
Thank you, Connie.
If you're not busy Saturday, come join us. I don't know. I have to ask Doc if we can have food there, because I'd like to, but I know he's the one doing the engineering thing. He's got the keys, so he might say, guys, when you're done, you got to get the fuck out. So yeah, he's gonna say, Neff, you got to pay me, bro. You got to pay me to sit here. So that's his studio. He has 4 podcast studios, I think, in the Metro Detroit area. If you guys have a local podcast and you don't know where to start, he rents the spaces. I'm gonna have to get with him to go over prices and stuff, what he rents it for. But definitely, if you guys are, you guys have a podcast, he has a place where you can rent it. All you have to do is, like my boy Q said, shout out to Quincy Lewis, producer of the Year podcast. He's the one that put this all together. So, I have a lot of friends in Metro Detroit area. So shout out to Q. I know he said he was driving down to North Carolina. I think he said North Carolina or Charlotte last night when I talked to him. So shout out to him. I want to invite him to our 100th episode. So I don't know if he's going to be in town, but I couldn't do it. I couldn't do any of this without everyone's help. So much love, much appreciation to you, Tori, to Alex, for putting in this work, because we got to take time away from our family, take a time away from our life to do this. So love all you guys for.
It's my pleasure. It's really been my pleasure
for listening. And then don't forget on Mondays, I know we're not going to do a show this Wednesday. So guys, we're not doing a show on this Wednesday. So it's going to be our 100 episode. So we're skipping Wednesday because then, just making sure that the numbers add up. But Monday, I'm still doing my show on Monday, same time, 5:30 Pacific, 8:30 Eastern time. What is the topic of this week? I forgot. Oh, can you be friends with
Can you be friends with your ex?
When your ex? And I got to be honest, I'm getting, every time I post that poll, I'm getting 90 to 10. And then the next day I get the reverse, like a lot of yeses, a lot of no's, on and on and on. Can you be friends with your ex, Tori?
No, I'm more 90 no, 10 yes. The 10 that yes. Let me just put it this way: the ones that still want, that I'm cool with, they still want to fuck me, and I'm not dumb. They still do, they still reach out, they still drop that little.
How are you doing?
Good.
Good.
I literally just.
What are you wearing?
Literally just got one of those. Like, I'm like, motherfuck, really? Like, so I personally don't think I want to be friends with most of my exes. They all did me wrong, or they're trash, or I saw the light. The ones that are cool, out of that percentage, a large percentage of I'm not going to say all of them want to fuck me, but a large percentage of the ones that I'm still cool with, they do. They still hope that there's, they can redeem themselves. They know they did something, foul shit. Most of anybody I've ever broke up with has always been on some foul shit.
If you were dating somebody and you guys just broke up because you're like, you know what, I don't see myself.
I've never had that happen. I've never had that happen where it was like, oh, we just don't get along. Anybody I've ever dated that I've like, man, there's always been some kind of.
You had that type of relationship where you guys were cool, you guys were friends before, you guys started messing around, you guys started dating, and he's like, you know what? Or you said, hey, you know what? I don't know about this. Is it okay?
Never had that.
Is it okay if we just remain friends? Would you be okay with that?
Yeah, if we were cool and like nothing bad happened and it was just, you know what, we were better off friends. This is kind of awkward. Let's not do this. I'd be okay with it.
Okay.
I'd be okay with it, especially if I felt the same way. Now, if like I felt like, well, what the fuck? I really liked you, and they was like, well, I don't really feel the same about you. My feelings would probably be hurt because I'd be like, damn, what's wrong with me? Why didn't you like me? I liked you. I thought we were cool. But I would still be friends. Unfortunately, I've never had that happen for me. I've always like jumped in like, passionate. Wow, all of it. This is awesome. And then bam, some fucked up shit happens. They're shady. I misjudged. I thought the red flags were orange flags. I ignored them. I was like, oh, we can compromise this. No. And then it ends pretty bad, or it ends fucked up, and I'm like, I don't want their fucking energy smells like cat pee. I don't want to be friends with them at all.
There you go. So. There is your answer. She cannot be friends with her exes.
And if I am friends with you, we're not fucking again. So just be cool.
Yeah, that's fine. But all my exes. Cool. So there you go. But that's all I got. Sorry. Saying that for the last 10-15 minutes. You can follow me everywhere at Drake Swift on all platforms. And you can follow Alex at Alex Sportsmouth on Twitter, Instagram, and Big Alex Melendrez on Facebook. And
you can find me, Tori Rochelle, on Facebook at All Beauty, All Beast on Instagram, at The Savage Kitty, that's THEE Savage Kitty on Twitter, and Tori Smooches on Snapchat.
I want to give a special shout out to my buddy, DJ DBX. He's the one that actually created this sample from the end of Word on the Street outro. I got to get him on the show. And then also we got the I got the new intro hopefully dropping in the next couple of weeks. I got a couple of people working on it. Shout out to Nando, and then shout out to Augustine that are going to put the video. Shout out to Louis that put the original intro. But definitely shout out to DJ DBX, DJ Danny Boy from Phoenix. He's the one that originally put this on and put this the original video. Louis did the outro video, but he did the sample. So shout out to Danny Boy. Love you, brother. I haven't seen you in a long time. It was funny because we were just watching The Walking Dead, and I don't mean to carry on the show, but Eddie was telling me how I met Danny and Ruben. I haven't talked to Ruben in years, but Ruben, I think we talked about him previously on the show with Eddie. He created a special sampler, special mixer for Gemini. His brother was in Twilight. Ruben's brother was in Twilight.
Really?
He was in Twilight. He was one of the werewolves. And Eddie goes, "Did you watch?" And because we're Walking Dead fans, did you watch Walking Dead last week? You know the guy that was waterboarding. I forgot the actor now, but he was waterboarding one of the actors. That's Ruben's brother. And I was like, shit, I didn't even pay attention. He was like, yeah, in the credits. And it's funny because
I want to see it now.
when we were doing this whole DJ thing, Ruben's brother was like, he was like a little gymnastic guy. He was like a little kid jumping around, doing karate and stuff like that. He was a martial artist as like a little kid. And now when I seen him in Twilight, you know what I mean? That's why he got that part, because he was the martial artist, very fit kid. And then, now he's in.
Very limber, athletic. He can roll around and do all those crazy parts.
Yeah, he was just in
Agile.
He was in Walking Dead. And I was like, Eddie goes, "Did you see Ruben's brother was in Walking Dead?" And I know he acts, but you know what I mean? Like, shit, he's in motherfucking Walking Dead? Really?
That's cool as fuck.
Yeah, he was waterboarding Daryl in this, not this last episode, but this episode.
Oh.
He was waterboarding because they met this new evil group, and he was waterboarding.
He was part of that.
Yeah, he was the bad guy. So I thought that was awesome.
Wow, it's kind of like we're famous now. That you're affiliated with him. We're like his crew. Look at that.
Shout out to Ruben, Miraz, DJ Focus.
He made it.
His brother's doing big things. He's been, like I said, he was acting in Twilight, and I remember him, like I said, as a kid. My Siri jumping around, and now he was in Twilight. Now he's in Walking Dead. So shout out to the Miraz.
That's dope.
Yeah. So much love. Like I said, I think you can follow us everywhere. Let me play this video once again. Thanks, Danny. Which wolf? I don't know. His last name is Miraz, and I can't remember his first name. So, go we're gonna get that information for you, Connie, because I'm sure there's other people that are interested too. Yeah, now you're gonna have to. Now you're killing me, right? So now I'm gonna have to put it in there. Put it in your notes, Drake. Put it in your notes. I'm gonna look it up for her right now. Let me see. That's really fucking cool. Yeah. Alex. Mom, why didn't you put me in fucking martial arts? Alex Miraz. There it is. Alex Miraz. That's the guy that his brother, we go back 25 years doing hip hop and stuff like that. So can we get him on the show? I gotta ask. Yeah, so it says Dan, actor, martial artist. Yeah, so he was in Twilight. Word on the Street guest. Yeah. Put that on his resume. Yeah. He was in New Moon. I don't know which one he was. Let me see if it tells me. he started his career in 2005. So it doesn't say. Oh, his name. He was Paul LaHaut. I don't know. That was the wolf that he was. But let me go down to credits. Yep, there it is. Walking Dead. Brandon Carver. That was his character in 2021. So he's he was in Suicide Squad too. It says Gomez is
Really?
Yeah, the original Suicide Squad.
That's awesome.
She knows who it is, Paul. Like I don't know. Like
We need to get him on the show. Fuck.
Talk to him. I got to reach out to his brother. Yeah.
Yeah. Way fucking cool.
You're like, I love Twilight.
I know so many people that love Twilight.
Yeah, so he was.
I kind of got into it towards the end. I don't really.
He was Paul, and I don't know who.
So it was hard for me.
Yeah, I don't know who the fuck what wolf was Paul, but he was Paul. There you go.
Fucking cool.
Yeah. There it is. So
awesome.
he's doing big things. Like I said, I remember when he was a kid jumping around, and there he is. Now he's acting. So
there he is. All that energy.
All that energy. Once again, like I said, shouts out to Danny Boy. I'm going to play this video, and we're going to be out. Much love, Danny. We're going to get you on the show. So, just like always, and I don't know, can we say that in Michigan? But make sure you're washing your hands, wearing a mask, always washing your ass. Peace out. Much love. 99
Much love.
Next Saturday, 11 a.m. Because that's where we're going to be. We're going to be in that time zone, right? Our 100th motherfucking episode. Thanks, guys. Much love. Peace out.
Love you guys.
Safe.
Stay safe.
See you
Make
soon.
good choices. Be kind to one another.
See you soon. Bye-bye.
Bye.